Everyone, not Saturday, and this is not Moscow. This is Rostov, and this is Sunday. Let me pull up my stream from the computer so I see the comments. Wow, quite a few people already. Hang on 1 second. Could you please give me 5 by 5? Excellent. Lorna and Mommy, I don't have to ask you. My two most wonderful, beautiful moderators in the world. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining. The purpose of today's stream is I will update you on what has happened today. There are quite a few interesting things and not gonna be long. I am so tired. Basically, I slept for 3 hours last night and I drove all day, 14 hours today, so I'm pretty tired. We just landed home an hour ago. Whew. Where do I start? First of all, let me get better look at the comments. I'm not walking, so I can read comments better. Well, my name is Konstantin, if you're here for the first time, and this is Inside Russia channel, where I explain how it is to be living in today's Russia, including in today's situation, this crazy political standoff between Russia and the USA that involves Ukraine, and anyway. First of all, I would like to thank you for coming to the stream yesterday, the ones who were at the stream yesterday. I apologize. I was a little emotional, but came from my heart. You know, not much I could do. I wasn't planning on being emotional, and I'm usually never emotional, you know. But this situation that is happening right now, it's just pure craziness, and I don't know how to describe it, and it really stirs up feelings and a lot of emotions in my heart. So I apologize. Then I would like to fill you in of what happened. Disclaimer, what I'm going to say is my personal opinions, and basically not even opinions. Basically what I saw with my own eyes in public. Not a secret, no, secret intel of Russian government or anything like that. If you want me to answer your comment, please put them in caps so I can see them easily. And if you want to discuss political issues, elections in the USA, certain shots, magic potions and stuff like that, this is not the stream, and this is not the place. I don't want to discuss anything. I'm just, like I said in the stream yesterday, I'm not going to make analysis. I'm not going to make predictions or anything like that. I merely am going to share what I saw with my own eyes today. Let's start. Last night I finished the stream and I rushed home. I had 3.5 hours of sleep. Woke up around 4 a.m. 3 a.m. actually. Anyway, doesn't matter. Packed everything together because my stuff wasn't packed. My family was sleeping, so I got the car ready, I warmed it up, I woke everyone, and we took off. Just before pinball went online, I was listening to the stream, and it was pretty cool. Anyway, we were driving for cool 14 hours, 12 hours of pure driving time, and then we made 2 stops, about 45 minutes each. So, that's about normal from Moscow to Rostov. And first part of the drive was pretty uneventful. Of course, it was snowing real hard, just our luck, but it always happens when we leave Moscow and go to Rostov. It never fails to start, snowing real heavy. Wet snow though, no accumulations. That's actually pretty funny. Then, first half of the way, no big deal. The kids were sleeping, Natasha was sleeping also. That got interesting in about halfway. We saw a convoy of huge trucks, about 15 or 16 trucks, followed by a police car, of Russian emergency, Ministry of Emergency Events Affairs, Russian equivalent of FEMA, okay? They were just parked on the side of the road and looked like they were waiting for more trucks to join. It was absolutely clear because they're marked. They're absolutely white with orange line in the bottom, and they belong to Russian FEMA. Most likely, inside of those trucks, food, like camps, large tents, heaters, things like that, you know. Russian ministry, Russian FEMA is very, very well run, very efficient. Something happens, the guys are always there. And to them, it's not political. They got an order from Putin himself to actually help out tens of thousands of people who flee from Donbas into Rostov region. So it was somewhere in Voronezh, somewhere in the middle. It was the first bird, so to speak, you know, that I saw with my own eyes. Again, I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Then we hit Rostov region, Rostov province, Oblast, Rostovskaya Oblast. And so you understand, Moscow, there's a road from Moscow to Rostov, and it's a major highway, very, very excellent highway, tall highway, and it goes straight line from the north to the south, just like this, okay? 650 miles, 1,100 kilometers, about 12-hour drive, you know, if you're not speeding, something like that. If you go fast, 10 and a half hours. So, the thing is, where Rostov province borders Ukraine, okay? An entire border of Rostov region province is actually the border of Ukraine. Donbas, not Ukraine. Well, Donbas is Ukraine, so it's Donbas, Donetsk province and Lugansk province. So once we hit Rostov region, highway before was empty and very quiet. Once we hit Rostov region, the road goes right next to the Ukrainian border, literally like 10 miles, perhaps 10 miles to the right, you know, to the west, and it's Ukraine. You can actually see Ukraine from you know, we're driving, and we could instantly see the difference. Tons of cops going back and forth. Traffic increased tremendously in the Rostov province. So many 16, 18-wheelers, you know, huge trucks going. They just popped out of nowhere, you know what I mean? I did not see one military vehicle, but tons of FEMA vehicles and buses. Once we hit the city of Kamensk, we ran into a huge traffic jam. Basically, the highway was blocked, cops blocked it, and we weren't moving anywhere, but we were waiting for buses coming off Donetsk with people get onto the highway, and they went south somewhere towards Rostov. I don't know where exactly, but I was talking to the drivers in the traffic jam, and they told me they had been standing there for hour and a half before we actually came. We spent about 20 minutes, and then magic wand, traffic started flowing. And from that on, the highway was from Kamensk to Rostov, which is about 120 miles. Traffic was absolutely chaotic. So many cars. Highway was blocked on the other side, going opposite direction. I saw tons of empty buses coming north. So, to sum it up, there's definitely a commotion, huge commotion here in Rostov region. The city of Rostov itself is very quiet. Nothing's going on in the city, okay? Because I drove right through the city to get home. But outside of the city, it's boiling, okay? And I didn't really see much of a news today because I was driving all day long, been pretty tired. But as far as I understand, there's nothing major, like no war has started, which is a good thing. And what really bothers me a little bit, well, concerns, not bothers, concerns me, is that my friend Alex did not call me, did not notify me of how his parents are doing. But now I'm in Rostov, so I am sure that if he gives me a call and says, hey, can you pick them up? I can, in 2 hours, I can be at the border with Donbas, with Donetsk, with Ukraine, and I'm going to be waiting for them. And I'm going to pick them up anytime. I'm going to bring them right here to our home or to my mom. It doesn't matter, you know. They can stay here indefinitely. So that's what it is. Now, the question is, why did I come to Rostov? Why am I here? Because I could not remain in Moscow. My family is here, okay? This is my turf. I know everything here. I know people, I have connections, you know, I grew up with tons of people. A person I know, he's in charge of local operations. He like leases out buses to bring refugees from Donetsk to Russia, helping out at least, you know. My mom is here. Something happens. There's no way I'm gonna leave mom and these people behind. So I am here 100%, at least for the time being, to find out what happens in the next few days. If I see that there's escalation, that the decisions need to be made, probably to bring mom back to Moscow, because Moscow is very safe. You know, there's Iron Dome around Moscow. Nothing happens to us there. But Rostov, I am 2 hours away from the border to Ukraine. My friend Roman Ivanov, who frequents this chat, this is my live streams, he lives 5 miles from the Ukrainian border, okay? So you guys, you understand, if something happens, we're hit first, okay? I hope it doesn't go that far. Whew, it's hot. Anyway, this is why I am here. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is, since I am giving you news on what's going on in Russia, it would be not fair for me to sit in Moscow and tell you about something happening in Rostov. Okay, sitting on the couch and telling you what's happening here, no way. If I inform you of something, that from now on, like I said in yesterday's stream, it's gonna be something that I see with my own eyes. So the plan for the next few days is to go out there, find a refugee camp. There are quite a few of them already, and I've heard the numbers of 40,000 people. I definitely already have an interview with people helping out, like local volunteers. They've been providing refugees with, you know, not shelter, government does that, with spare clothing and stuff like that. Definitely am taking an interview, asking those people questions and showing how they work, and possibly going inside of a camp if I'm allowed, okay? But you know what, if I'm not, I'm gonna get as close as I can without getting in trouble. Anyway, I'm there, and you can trust me, you know, I'm gonna be delivering you things with my camera. And you know what, cameras don't lie. People can, and newspapers do. Politicians absolutely do, but cameras do not lie, and my camera is not lying. So this is why I am here in Rostov. That's reason number 2. Those 2 reasons combined have brought me to my homeland. Anyway, this is a message that I wanted to deliver, and now I'd like to take a look at the comments and you know, go over them quickly, about 20 minutes. And I'm just gonna go sleep because I'm so tired. Last night, 3.5 hours and driving all day. It's tiring. And it's so hot. Somehow it's tea, it makes me sweat. I apologize. Lorna says, before we get started, keep this chat civil and no names. Lorna, mommy, thank you so much. You're awesome. You guys listen to them, because I have on my utmost faith in my moderators, and they can do whatever they feel needs to be done. Please don't insult someone. Okay. So I'm going over the caps, the comments in caps. I see a super chat from Roger Jackson, $50. Thank you so much. Constantine, thank you for update. Has some gas money to help cover your trip expenses. Thank you. Thank the US government for getting my tax refund to me early. Cheers from Roger and Valentina. Roger, thank you so much. Well, Roger and Valentina, thank you guys. Money definitely helps. Very much appreciated. Well, you know, I can cover expenses. I work and I provide for my family, but money is never in excess, you know what I mean? So your $50 just hits the spot. I got quite a few super chats yesterday that covered expenses. Like I said yesterday, this is what it cost me. 2 tanks of gas, each one of them was like $45. Couple times we stopped to eat, about $15 each time, so that's 30. That's 100, no, 110, and tolls, around 2,500 rubles, 25. So around 130, something like $140, something like that. So thank you very much. It does cover, and I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit in Rostov within the next few days because refugee camps are not in the city of Rostov, but outside. And some of them are like 70 miles from Rostov. I'm going to contact Roman Ivanov. Perhaps he could give me some information on what's going on in Taganrog, because that's the city right next to Ukraine. That's an area that's heavily taking refugees in. So definitely, Roger, that's going to be, that super chat is going to cover that gas money and then the rest of the expenses, at least partially. Thank you very much. Now going to see the comments. Maria Z is here. Well, actually, quite a few usual suspects: Ironwood, Maria Z, Teresa, John Wisnowski, Foggy Mountain Man, Harry Podnan. Thank you guys. Thank you, Robert Bates, Damon. Thank you for coming and on a such short notice. You know, I found Waldo, Suzanne. Holy cow! $100. Curry, thank you so much. That's, I don't know what to say. We appreciate more than the words can express. Well, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And I tell you what, you keep on tuning in. I am going to be posting something every single day. I'm not sure if I'm going to the camp, one of the camps tomorrow, because I don't know where to go at this point. I'd rather get some information, some intel, perhaps make a few calls. I certainly know people who actually own buses that transport, you know, refugees, so they could, you know, give me heads up. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not getting myself in trouble. The thing is, I just want to share the truth. I want to see, my ultimate goal is to see people who come from Donetsk, okay, not just the ones who interviewed by newspapers or by television, but me, myself. I would just take a person and ask him or her questions and get honest opinion from that person. You know, how it is to be in Donbas, what's going on there. So that's what my goal is. Two super chats, $250. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Mary Jo is Natasha family from Rostov also. Natasha was born in the Urals, in Perm region, in Taiga. But she was brought to Rostov when she was very young age, like 5 or 6 years old, because the family wanted to change climate, so they decided to move south to Rostov, and they never regretted, not once. Actually, I'll try to get my mother and father-in-law into the stream. My mother-in-law makes like the best pelmeni, pierogi with meat. Oh my God. And she actually agreed on to participate in the stream and me show her actually preparing pelmeni, you know. So anyway, I'll try to do that if I can, because this political stuff is so sad. I just want to mix it up with something funny and positive, and you know, I want to take you someplace cool at least once or a couple times. Anyway, her family is from Urals, but they've been living here since 1980 or 82 or something like that. Another super chat from Carlin Dream towards gas money. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. Listen, Carlin Dream, I appreciate your feedback. Look, I have not sold to Russian propaganda. No way. And just trust me on that. Okay? I don't know how to prove it to you, but I have not done that. And I will not do that ever. One of the reasons is I don't want to rely on the information I get from anywhere except from my own eyes, you know, my own ears. That's it. Alexander Yanovich, hi from Serbia. My friend, sir. Говоришь по-русски, наверное, или понимаешь по-русски? Welcome. Angry Homesteader. Peace Train of America, hello from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hi there. Of course, Maria Z. Ronnie Braun, hi. Robert Bates, salute you back. Minister Corner, hello from Georgia, USA. From south of Russia, from Rostov with love. Petty Bob, as usual, greetings from Germany. Hope you all keeping well. We're trying. Another super chat. Holy mackerel. Damon Tillman, please be safe. Have something to eat while traveling. Appreciate everything you are doing for us. God bless you and your family. Damon, thank you so much. Like I said, very much appreciated. And, you know, guys, 100% honest here. Damon, thank you for excellent words. But first of all, I'm doing this for myself, okay? And this is my desire, my need to get this stuff, okay? Because, like, you know, in the previous streams, I told you that how I feel. I'm torn apart, and I want to get as much truth out to you guys as possible, because I think that's the only thing that can keep us friends, can somehow fix this whole thing, you know, undo the damage that's been done. So I'm doing it for myself, but with a desire to share out with you guys. So thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm feeling much better. Still cough, but I'm gonna be coughing for 2 more weeks. That usually happens, you know. It was a very quick virus, you know. So going back to the comments. Kim, hi. Your process of moving, are you done or are you still moving? Harry Podnan, hello Costa 5x5. Actually, you said Kostya. My name is Konstantin, but my short for Konstantin is in Russia is Kostya. In America, people would never ever pronounce that. But I figured a way how to actually make them say it really easy and quick and right. It's gonna Kostya. Kostya. 1,000 miles vision. Theron says, good evening from southeast Kansas. Stay safe, my friend. Well, trying to stay safe. Almost got into an accident today. Oh, wasn't really my fault. The guy we were going like 85 miles. The guy in front of me slammed on the brakes because one of the FEMA trucks started cutting him off. Ugh, it was close. Crystal, hi there. Fingal, great to see you. Miss MI Faith Prepper, enjoyed your talk last night. Thank you so much. Again, sorry for going a little emotional. I came back home. Natasha watched my entire stream, but she woke up and she said, listen, so emotional, why? Nothing I could do, Carlene Dream, hugs to you, Constantine. Look exhausted. I am. But again, I started streaming and I feel so good. Somehow streaming gives me kicks. Northern Grace, hello Constantine and all. Arno Body, should be interesting. They announced that the war games have been extended, the worms in Belarus. They should have been done by the 20th, which is today, right? Today's 21st. Look, Ray, I don't know what to say. What's happening right now, probably only Putin and Biden know, okay? Probably in their heads. Twisted, sick minds of theirs, Nothing can be explained according to logic and common sense. It's out of the door. It doesn't exist anymore. Why would they extend it? Do they really want to strike Ukraine? I still don't believe that, but why they have extended? Are they trying to put pressure? Anyway, just again, only what I see with my own eyes. Maria Z, Sergey Baklakov is in Rostov too. Wow, that's pretty cool. What is he doing in Rostov? Is he here for the camps as well? Well, if he is, then you know what, that's pretty good. I am welcoming this because the more information you get from different people, the better. Jesus bless you, heal you, protect you and your families and friends. Amen. Thank you, Elizabeth De Silva. Damon, Constantine, the best streams are the ones from the heart. You have been a blessing, my friend. Thank you so much, Damon. Again, thank you for the super chat. Ironwood, your people, Constantine, are they okay? My people, meaning my friends, my best friends, mom and dad. Ironwood, I said earlier that I did not get any news update from them. It really worries me a little bit, but I was driving all day, I was not able to call my friend. He's in London, so that's 9 p.m. right now. It's not too late to call. After the stream is over, I'm gonna attempt to call him, see what's going on. And if I get any kind of news, keep on tuning in to my community page. I'll be posting there probably a few times a day. 1,000 mile vision, we saw you on there for a short time on Pinball channel. Yes, I was listening to Pinball. I listened to everything he said. I'm glad he's on the same page with me on this thing. He also thinks that logic and common sense is out of the door, That's just... These are crazy times that we're living in right now, Who would have thought? In my life, you know what? Unfortunately, what is happening right now makes COVID look really pale, Just insane. I do not remember in my lifetime, and I'm 45, anything similar happening. Breakup of the Soviet Union, but it was not a war situation, It was exciting, it was dynamic, but it was different. Right now, it's grim. I started driving when pinball went on. I thought I could participate but he somehow bumped his stream by 1 hour or perhaps you changed your time in the United States, I don't know. Instead of 4 a.m., it started at 5 a.m. and I was already driving. Space Girl, prayers for your complete and total healing. Thank you, brother, for sharing your experience. Thank you. Ironwood, I hate driving in snow at night. No snow, perfect road, okay? In Moscow, it was snowing hard. I made video just for myself, but it's wet snow. It just melts right away, you know. Moscow was 35 degrees this morning, and Rostov is like 48 degrees. It's really spring here. It's really is south, you know. Suzanne S., hello to everyone, the warmest wishes. Thank you so much. For DWRC, 14-hour drive is some driver. Well, I did not drive the entire thing. Natasha helped me out. I think 3 hours was her drive. And we were driving for 12 hours. 2 hours were like stops at the gas station for 45 minutes. I did some exercises, you know, walked around a little bit, and we ate, you know, things like that. HJS video, since your FEMA is run well, can you have them teach our FEMA here in the US? No, no. We cannot, because we are supposed to have the best emergency response ever in the world. You know, you are the United States of America. I remember in New Orleans in 2005, I think that the dam was broken and the flooding was happening. We could not believe here in Russia, like this, our officials would come out and say, like, they would pick the situations. They said, we would have done this and that and this, you know, we would have sent people right away here. We don't understand why the army didn't move in. We understand why the special, like, emergency relief, like funds and stuff like that, like food. You should have seen these people today, okay? Trucks, they know what they're doing, they're well packed, and it was like, you know, 24 hours since the evacuation was announced, okay? So those guys were prepared, and they're sending trucks from all over Russia to Rostov. From the north, from the east, you know, I think tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and the following days, we're gonna see tons of trucks. And I actually did some filming. I'm not planning on making a film about this, but, you know, we'll see. So I apologize, but I don't know how we can teach you FEMA. I know that Americans can do things best in the world if they put their minds into that. Mike Williams, do you have non-profit organizations that help the refugees that accept donations? Mike, the people I'm going to talk with, well, it's not a secret. My wife was head of non-profit charity organization. When we lived here in Russia, in Rostov, she headed it for, I don't know, like 6 years, 7 years, something like that. And she stopped doing it once we moved to Moscow. But her friends, you know, her colleagues, former colleagues, are still running that. They primarily help single mothers. The foundation, it's called, here in Russia, it's called Foundation, and it's called like I Myself Without Mom, something like that. They help primarily single moms who are in need. But as soon as the evacuation started, a friend of us, that lady who's in charge of this foundation, she called up and she said, listen, we are, you know, refocusing towards these people, because same thing happened in 2014, and they also helped refugees from Donbas. So it's like the second time it's happening in Rostov. So they kind of know what to do. But I'm not sure if they accept money from overseas, because if it's foreign money, they can be labeled as the, you know, organization enemy of the state, or like agent of enemy of the state, or something like that. So it's, you know, I will ask. Joe Snake, greetings from Prince Edward Island, Canada. Hi there. watching closely what's going on with the truckers, by the way. I didn't see any news today about anything, I was just driving. Susan S., the International Red Cross works in Russia and Ukraine. You can make donation to any specific one. Make sure you write a memo on a donation if you want it used for specific cause. Great advice. Red Cross probably would be your best bet. I hope you weren't putting yourself into danger. Angry Homesteader. I don't understand when I was doing what I might have put myself. The biggest danger today was I was driving like we were just going with the flow about 80, 85 miles an hour. That's limit in Russian highways, and I think it's like 80. And all of a sudden, there's a huge like 18-wheeler started cutting off a car in front of me, and the guy slammed the brakes, and I had to slam the brakes, and the guy behind me slammed the brakes. So it was like, whoa, wobbling on the road. So it was the biggest danger. But that, you know what, I accept this kind of risks because I'm a driver and I drive, so no big deal. Robert Blake, Bates, keep yourself safe. You are a friend and a brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. From Russia to with love to you, brother. K. Gaisel, RN, Konstantin, you and your family, friends have been on my prayer list. May God watch you over all of you. Thank you so much, K. Geisel. Speaking of which, I have a prayer at the end I would like to say out loud because I got a donation on PayPal yesterday and the person wanted to be anonymous and the person sent me a really good peace prayer, okay? And then I want to, at the end of the stream, I want to pray. Hopefully that you guys will join me. Foggy Mountain Man, take care of your family first, brother, not us. I am taking care of my family. That goes without saying, but thank you. Ironwood, your people, are they okay? Your friends, family, okay? I think I answered that. Again, Roger Jackson, thank you so much to you and Valentina. So great to actually be able to read large comments and not stare into tiny, tiny, tiny letters on a telephone screen. Oh, it's great. Diane Lalibert, we'll keep the prayers going. Thank you so much. Disposable, year 2000, lithium price per ton is 1,200. Today, lithium price is 67,000. Holy cow. I didn't know that, but that's pretty insane. Bird, hi there. Mary Jo, is Natasha family from Rostov also? I already answered that. Disposable, Donetsk has 5 million tons of lithium, that is 340 billion. Well, disposable, if Donetsk really has that, I just don't know. Then it's been under the control of the separatists, people who want to secede, who actually have seceded from Ukraine. I think they would have stole it by now, 8 years, they have had Donetsk under their control for 8 years. So 100% sure it's gone already. Probably been sold to the United States, through a number of countries, ended up somewhere in the USA. If everyone who can donate something, whatever you can, sometimes this weekend, we can help cover constant love reporting during the critical time. Susan, thank you so much. Appreciate it. There's so many donations already. Well, $50 from you? Well, I don't know what to say. That's a lot of money, guys. Thank you. That's going to cover, pretty much everything for the next week, I think. A lot of people support you and only wish the best. You and your family, be safe. Suzanne, thank you so much, and thank you for your advices through Patreon too. I've been thinking about that, We'll see what happens. And thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. JQ, hello. When is your road trip? Well, it's just ended today, a couple hours ago. I'm in Rostov. If you join in the stream or just recently joined, I am in Rostov. This is the south of Russia, and this is the very center of the happenings with evacuation, mass evacuation of refugees from Donbas into Rostov. This is where they are going to. You know, I am right here, and this is one of the two major reasons why I'm here. To actually look with my own eyes and to show you what's going on. And I will be trying to make it to the camp, inside of one of the camps, or perhaps a few camps, and I definitely already have made arrangements to speak to people and show you how non-profit organizations work and what they do here in Russia for these people. Disposable. Do you understand now why the USA is so keen on taking Donetsk? Again, if lithium has been there for 8 years, it's probably gone. It's already been sold to the United States, you know. Kevin O. Jason Babila. Hey, haven't seen you in quite a while. Great that you joined the stream. You seem to be joining every time I'm in Rostov, because you joined and you supported quite a bit while I was in the summertime walking around Rostov. So this is Rostov again, and you are in the stream again. Good omen. Great Gatsby. Hi there. Les Williamson. Maybe someday we can live as all live as one people, one person. Yeah, that'd be great. When is your next stream approximately? Jesse Wilbur show asking, I don't know. I will definitely be doing some kind of informing every day. Tomorrow, most likely through whatchamacallit, community page, community section. Stream as soon as I get something worth talking about and worth showing you. If I go out and somehow able to get inside or near a camp, I definitely will stream, and I will give I will try to give you a longer notice. And I will definitely stream when I go to the non-profit organization, the Foundation for Single Moms. Perhaps Wednesday, perhaps Tuesday. Gosh, it's hot here. Root beer flows for everyone. Guys, I apologize. I'll be right back. Just so hot. I feel like I'm playing basketball. I feel like I've been playing basketball, you know. Whew. Again, Suzanne, thank you so much. Thank you. Lorna, everyone be sure your notification bell is on. Yes, because I try to, even if I go on a short notice like today, I try to give at least like half an hour and an hour notice that I go live. Please watch for the notifications. I found Waldo. Didn't China just sign contract in Afghanistan to mine lithium? This is what I heard. I heard that China is big into mining lithium fields in Afghanistan. I don't really know the recent developments, but that's what I heard from the news. Teresa, Konstantin, message me on Facebook, please. I will do that only tomorrow, because just no. Maybe that's not sweater. It's actually it's a fleece shirt, and it doesn't make me hot, you know. Firefly Farm, have you slept yet? I did 3.5 hours last night. Mama Bear, pinball is my early morning coffee news. Mine too, but not early morning. When he releases stuff, here it's like 2 in the afternoon. So it's my afternoon coffee, you know. Ironwood, 250 viewers right now. Give Konstantin, yeah, preferably this, please. Give me a like. 200 viewers, that's a lot. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And not just having so many people here is, you know, it means a lot to me because it just gives me reinforcement, like a feedback that I'm doing something valuable so people watch me, and it gives me motivation and energy to keep on going. Mama Bear, sweet Constantine, are you feeling okay or have you slept? I'm feeling okay. I can still pull an all-nighter. I slept 3.5 hours, but I think 10 more minutes and I'm gonna, you know, call it quits for today. By the way, I'm doing a surprise to my mom. Her birthday is on the 23rd of February, which is in a couple days. And originally, I was going to fly in for a couple days and, you know, just show up unexpectedly like I used to do. My dad would pick me up at the airport and he would tell my mom then, oh, I'm gonna do some errands. And then he comes back home and I'm behind his back, you know. We've done it a couple times. And I wanted to do this same thing this time. But I came earlier because of this political BS, and I'm gonna do the surprise tomorrow morning. I'm gonna call her up and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm taking Michael to kindergarten," and you know, and she'd be like, "Oh, how's the weather in Moscow?" And I'll tell her, and then we walking into the door, and we just show up out of the blue. She's gonna be shocked, pleasantly surprised. Minority Report, great name, by the way. Thank you for words of encouragement. You say your channel is gonna grow fast. Well, I sure hope so. Cox Johnson, Kostya, I just started learning Russian 2 years ago, and also I'm planning my first trip to Russia. Then the politicians decided to ruin everything. I've already fallen in love with the Russian culture. You should come and visit. Look, even right now, Americans are welcome in Russia. We hold no hard feelings against Americans. We understand it's politicians, our politicians and your politicians. And even people in Donbas and in Ukraine, they understand as well. If people would just take and put all their politicians on a deserted island, I think all people would get along so well with each other, you know. So come to Russia, even despite this political, I don't know how to call this, and you're gonna have a great time. Moscow is absolutely wonderful in spring, and in the summer it's probably one of the best places in the world. So please come and visit. Nigel, Ormsvik, hope you're not running a fever. Best wishes. I was running a fever 7 days ago. No fever right now. Okay, I'm done. I'm good to go for 6 more months because I get sick with the virus once every 6 months. Okay, I just did my duty whatever last week, so I'm fine. I can enjoy my summer fine. Teresa, you think you will come to USA again sometimes? Yes. Not only I will come to USA, I might move permanently, like in the future, you know. But again, in Russia we say person plans and God knows what's gonna happen, you know. So I hope I will come. I hope I will live sometime in the USA. Like I said, USA is my father, Russia is my mother, you know. Lorna, happy birthday early to Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to have a stream with her as well. We'll see what kind of stream that's going to be. Probably on the 23rd. Tomorrow, 22nd, is my niece, which is my goddaughter. I'm godfather to her. Her birthday is tomorrow. I probably will visit her it's a town nearby Rostov tomorrow at night, and my mom day after tomorrow. So I'm gonna be busy in the next few days, and you know, that's let alone that I still continue to work. It's just out of home office here in Rostov, but I gotta do my work stuff too. Fingal, I would rather get the news from you than anyone else. Thank you so much. Thank you for your trust and support, and thanks for coming here at all streams and videos. Mama Bear, Konstantin, you're my lunch and enjoyment. Thank you so much. Christopher, what happened? YouTube gets freaky about. Yeah, I hear you. I found Walda. It was really hard for all of us to fit in your backseat, by the way. I have a large car, you know. I felt like you were all there. Mommy's food was in my whole trip. It's so funny. Film that surprise. Sunset, I will try. You know, filming, when I do filming, it kind of detaches me from the situation. It's like I'm not there, you know what I mean? I am standing outside of the picture and I'm not involved. That's the problem with filming personal events like that. For example, if we go to you know, someplace with Natasha and Michael and I start filming, they go, we lost our dad for, you know, an hour or so, because I am there filming. I'm all into filming. I'm not into spending time with them. So I will try. I don't promise, but you know. Susan M. Maybe people like Sergey Konstantin will be restricted from coming close to refugee camp by showing such things. Also taking money from foreigners, they could be locked down. Susan M., I don't know. I'm gonna find that out, but I'm not gonna do anything illegal that will put me to trouble. That's the last thing I need right now, you know. Exploring with Azunas, thank you so much for joining. Great to see you. Mama Bear, think America and Russia come together as one and fight together as the communists. Mama, let me tell you, if Russia and America come together, that's gonna be a hell of a union. Foreign agents, yeah, that's it. Paid you COVID dues 4 times already. Twice confirmed, twice unconfirmed, but COVID symptoms were there, like so clear. Teresa, 100% facts, Konstantin, thank you. Teresa, I must meet up with you then, Konstantin. Christopher, visit the USA and evaluate in the same country you left. I keep on hearing that, and this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come and evaluate and see for myself. Spoke to Slava from Russian Plus. He spent like 2 months in the States last summer. He told me the same thing. He said, unfortunately, the United States is not the same in many ways. In some ways, still the same. But it's only me who's going to see with his own eyes and actually decide, make a decision. Carlin Dream, when is your birthday? My birthday is on the 28th of April, coming up. I'm getting old. Oh, my stomach is growling. Frank in Texas sent you $10 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Frank. Listen, you sent me so much money today. That's definitely gonna cover all the, expenses for gas and even food while I travel. So thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Couple more comments. We could have under Trump. Well, it didn't happen under Trump. He was in charge for 4 years. Well, I understand he was forced not to speak to Russia. Well, we'll see what happens next, Might take Russia and USA to get China to back off. Interesting things on China. I spoke to a friend of mine, well, my ex-partner, actually one of my closest friends. He lives in West Palm Beach in Florida, and then we were discussing China. He told me interesting things in one of the later streams. Once this political BS settles down a little bit, I hope it does, I will tell you what my friend kind of opened my eyes on about China. Pretty interesting. Firefly Farm, what is the big lake there? We don't have a lake, we have Don River, D-O-N, and it's Azov Sea, the Sea of Azov, right next to the Black Sea. Kind of part of the Black Sea, okay? My brisket tastes better than... Okay. 62 Friday, wow. Kostya, CNN just crossed the line an hour ago. They warned US citizens in Moscow to avoid shopping centers and rail stations due to terrorist attacks. Are they joking? Well, first of all, I have not heard that. Second of all, I think they're joking because I don't see the reason why there would be a terrorist attack in Moscow. What, Ukrainians would carry out the terrorist attack, or what? Americans would carry out, I don't believe that. I guess time will tell. But I think it's BS, Thanks for the heads up. Good night and get some more rest. Guys, that's it. Please keep on tuning in tomorrow. I definitely am going to notify you, give you an update. And thank you. You guys are awesome and you rock. Please keep on coming back for more. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the super chats, for money. Much appreciated. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'll see you very soon. Thank you. The moderators, thank you. And everyone else, just from Russia, from Rostov with love. I hope that... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. The prayer. I wanted to say the prayer. Hang on. I liked it so much, I decided to, say it. Say it in the stream, in the next stream, and right now is the next stream actually. Oi. My stomach is acting up. Hello. Internet's not working. That's interesting. Hang on, guys. Come on. Firefox. Hang on. Please still be here. Come on. There you go. Hot. By the time I'm done, everyone's gonna be left. Again, the person wanted me to keep the name confidential, but this is a prayer for peace, Almighty God and Creator. There you go. You are the Father of all people on the earth. Guide, I pray, all the nations and the leaders in the ways of justice and peace. Protect us from the evils of injustice, prejudice, exploitations, conflicts, and war. Help us to put away mistrust, bitterness, and hatred. Teach us to cease the storing and using of implements of war. Lead us to find peace, respect, and freedom. Unite us in the making and sharing the tools of peace against ignorance, poverty, disease, and oppression. Grant that we may grow in harmony and friendship as brothers and sisters created in your image to your honor and praise. Amen. Amen. And again, thank you so much for coming to the chat, to the live stream, and I will see you soon.